holding on to the rope of Allah has a couple dimensions to it. One of them is the trust aspect. It's a whole paradigm. Where do you go when your back's up against the wall? Where do you go when everybody else has failed you, right? The whole world seems like they're against you. You know, you lose your job, your relationships are imploding. You're constantly stressed. You can barely sort of focus in your prayers because everything seems to be caving down around you. Where do you reach? What do you go to, right? Holding on to the rope of Allah, that's what that's there for, right? Is that you're going to take refuge. Allah says, وَاسْتَعِينُوا بِالصَّبْرِ وَالصَّلَاةِ, right? Take refuge not just in patience, but also the prayer. And Allah says elsewhere is that that's going to be hard, except for people who are pious. And so where do you go? Do you just, do you stop your prayers? Do you take off your hijab, right? When the going gets rough, or do you turn to Allah? فَفِرُّوا إِلَى اللَّهِ, right? Flee to Allah. And that's what it means to hold on to the rope of Allah. And it also means that, it's also the Quran, right? Not just about the sort of, there's one dimension that's sort of the tawakkul, or the reliance or the trust upon Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, seeking refuge in Him, turning over everything to Him. And there's the other dimension, which is actually allowing the Quran to transform you, right? Allowing Islam to transform you. We call it Islam for a reason. It's submission, right? So if you're holding on to the rope of Allah, which is, the guidance that Allah has sent, then you are prioritizing that thing over you, whoever you think you are, right? Your identity. Oh, I'm this, and I'm like this, and I'm like that. You're willing to change. You're like, okay, yeah, maybe I came into this world with this influence or that sort of temperament or this sort of, identity or personality trait or quirk or something like that. But, the rope of Allah is more important. And so I'm going to hold on to that, and I'm going to try to comport myself and try to mold myself to the standard of how we're supposed to be in the Quran and the Sunnah.